Alright, boys, we're going in free balls, no script. This is like the fourth time I recorded this. I ramble and I branch off, and I know probably most of you listening to to this content don't care and want as long as a ramble as possible, but I don't know, I kind of want to keep on track. So I started a new job, and it's in the food service industry. I worked in food service for many times, many years, all kinds of things, fast food, restaurants, wedding venues, so on and so forth. I even have a video on wedding venue stories that I've had working there, but this is not that. I don't want to say too much details about it, but the point is it's in food service. And it is a cesspool of black pills because you have every generation in there, you have every gender in there, you've got fat, you've got skinny, you've got ugly, you've got pretty. It's a cesspool of just black pill hell is what it is. So I'm going to dive into that a little bit, try to explain what I'm seeing and how brutal it is, and hopefully you enjoy. So we'll start with the notion of women at work. Most of the employees there are women, and I don't think there's a single competent one among them. And I've had this at many food service jobs where I alone am probably worth about 3 women in terms of work ethic and capabilities. And that's never been untrue. But the women at this place, they love to talk. They love to talk while also being in the worst spots ever to talk. If there's a doorway, they're going to stand in it. If there's a door, they're going to block it. If there's anything happening around you that's hot, dangerous, you know, kitchens are pretty dangerous places, they'll be in the fucking way. You need to get somewhere, they're going to park right in front of you. Like, I swear to God, these bitches don't know how to get the fuck out of the way, number one. Number two, a lot of these bitches are obese. Not just fat, they are obese. So they don't fucking walk fast, and you have to circle the goddamn moon to get around them. It's ridiculous. I hate it. I feel like there should be no women at work and no obese people at work. But I say people, but again, there are men and women that work here, but only the women are obese. None of the men are obese. In fact, most of the men are physically fit to some degree or another. Not necessarily lean or anything, but they've got muscle on, right? And they love to talk. Never about work things, by the way. Always about some nonsensical, stupid shit. Or to complain about work. They will talk about work, but only to complain about it. Meanwhile, they are doing about 20% of the labor that I do, or that any other man does in the place. It's pretty wild. Especially, again, since most employees at this place are women. Like, easily 80 to 90% of employees are women here. And we've also got older folks, and we have younger folks. So the older folks are like 65 and up. There was a guy, he just recently turned 70 years old. But other than that, there's also older ladies who are 60 plus years old working there. And then you've got, I call them kids. I don't actually know their ages. They might be teenagers. They might be early 20s. I don't really know. But they're kind of in the category of, one's a Becky and one's basically probably a Stacy Light. Most would consider her a Stacy Light. I absolutely fuck her, but I digress. Unfortunately, I am a 5 out of 10 guy. And that means that, according to them, I should be dead because my existence is an affront to their eyes. So they barely say hello to me. One of them did actually slam the door into me. She apologized later. I didn't really care at that point, to be honest. It's not like it was a significant issue. When it happened, my first thought was, please get the fuck out of the way. Not, oh my God, this hurt me or this or that or whatever. Like, nothing broke, nothing, I didn't get hurt, nothing fell, anything like that. It was just, my first thought was, please get the fuck out of my way. And that's the thought most days that I work there, is get the fuck out of my way. Because as I said, these bitches, they talk, they stand there, and they pick the worst fucking spot. Like, if I'm delivering cups, they gotta stand right in front of the cup place and talk about some stupid shit. And it's like, you bitches want to complain about there being no goddamn cups, and yet you won't move the fuck out the way so I can deliver the goddamn cups. Goddamn. Anyway. And then there's this one woman, never shuts the fuck up. I swear to God, I don't think she can go 20 seconds without saying something. And everything that you could possibly consider a thought that goes on in her head, she has to say it. She can't fucking just keep it to herself. And it's just stupid shit. It's nothing interesting, but what it is it's often, like, to her it's funny. To her it's funny or interesting, but usually it's funny. And she expects you to go, ha ha, hee hee, ho ho. And my first thought really is, please shut the fuck up. Because nothing is interesting or funny out of this woman's mouth. But I swear to God, she every single thought. I don't think she can go 20 seconds without shutting the fuck up throughout 6 hours. And I'm sure that's most women, for the record. This is just one I happen to be working, proximately close with. So I encounter that a lot. And especially when I'm doing, like, more dangerous work in the kitchen, like dealing with cooking oil, which is hot and can burn you. I swear to God, every, like, 10 minutes she wants to bother me with some shit. I'm just like, bitch, I'm trying not to fucking kill myself over here. I'm trying not to give myself burns over here. Please shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. So, and it's so annoying. And then you have these kids. Again, I call them kids. They could be in their early 20s, right? They're kids to me either way. They might as well be. They come to help with dishes at the end of the night. And honestly, they mostly get in the fucking way. It would probably be easier if they would just get in the fuck out of the way. One of my problems with working jobs is that, depending on the job, at certain jobs like food service, which I've done for years, I'm worth probably about 3 employees. And with these kids, I'm probably worth about 5 of them, because they also don't shut the fuck up. They talk about anything else but work. And it's usually the young guys are trying to gesture max for the young girls, even though these young girls are either, like, single mothers or obviously out of their fucking league. Which, I mean, to be fair, there's nothing wrong with the guys. They're all very average-looking men. One of them is a tall Chad, or at least a Chad light. Of course, there's everywhere I work, by the way, there's always at least one Chad tall or Chad light that's tall. Oh, can't fucking escape good old Chad. Which usually I never have a problem with them. But, I've seen women literally form, like, 20 employee females will surround one tall employee and, like, they'll all talk to him, and it was crazy. That happened one time, I swear to God, it was the craziest shit. I swear. I was just like, God damn. I hate this world. But these women are so incompetent. They don't know where shit goes. They don't listen. They get in the way. They want to talk. If they have a question, they ask it in the longest fucking possible way. And they're slow as shit. Again, like, take drying a plate. How long do you think it should take you to dry a plate? 2 seconds, 10 seconds, probably more closer to 2 seconds, right? If you put any fucking effort into it at all. It should take you like 2 seconds. I swear to God, these bitches be taking 10 seconds to dry a single goddamn plate. And then they'll take another 10 seconds to figure out where the fuck to put it. Even just to put it to, like, the side. Not where it has to necessarily go, but just to, like, put it down so you could dry the next thing. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway. So, yeah, new job. Same old black pill. It's brutal, man. You can never escape it. You can never escape it. You can't just work a job and just be left the fuck alone. You can't work a job and not have women around you. And it's like, yeah, you could tell me, oh, go work in construction, go do this. It's like, look, man, I'm trying not to die. And I'm already, frankly, I've worked in many food service jobs, and I will tell you that the easiest job was the wedding server job. And it did not require nearly as much work as this one does. But I digress. And then you have, there is, all right, let me give you a bit of a, not necessarily a white pill per se, but there is one lady who's nice at that job. She's probably competent, but overly so, and I'll explain that in a second. So this is probably a 60 or 70-year-old woman. Very sweet. She loves to give hugs. And I'm not going to lie, the hugs are good, because it's probably the only hugs I get every single week. So the hugs are good. And she's very sweet, very kind, very gentle, soft-spoken. And she's competent, but she's too competent in the sense that she does like to criticize what I do sometimes and try to like correct things. And her correction is technically better than what I was doing most of the time. Like, it's technically better on a sheer effectiveness scale, but in terms of keeping shit moving, keeping shit flowing, it's a little much. It's a little too much, and it slows things down, and it's really annoying in that sense. But you can't really tell her to go fuck herself, right? I wouldn't want to do that anyway, because again, she's probably like the only woman in that entire building that I can tolerate. And but you know, she's also the only one that's semi-competent. But even when a woman is competent, she gets in the way in that sense that she's too competent, or she's too. And I don't mean that in that she's more competent than me necessarily, or any other guy for that matter. What I mean is just she's so focused on making things 100% perfect when 80% gets the job fucking done. And when it comes to keeping shit moving in a restaurant, 80% is perfectly fine. No one's gonna really give a shit except her. And then you have this bitch. I don't even know what she does. I don't think she does anything. But she makes like stupid comments sometimes, and I don't even know what to say because these comments are stupid. I won't get into it because I don't want to dox myself or anything like that. But it's just like she'll make a joke at your expense, but she's also kind of technically above me in the hierarchy, so I can't like bring her down a peg. Not that you should do that anyway. I don't recommend doing that. You know, the goal of a workplace is to survive. This whole ramble is basically how difficult it is to survive in a workplace completely unnecessarily because women are awful and they need to shut the fuck up. That's my point with this video, is just that women are incompetent. Women don't shut the fuck up. Women get in the fucking way. I think that workplace productivity would probably go up 500 million% if women just got the fuck out. Just got the fuck out. I don't understand. Here's the thing. Even when they're walking, they walk probably 20% as fast as I do. Even when they're walking fast, they walk 20% as fast as I do. These bitches don't move. And again, some of these bitches are younger than me, right? And I'm not old, right? I'm in my 30s. I'm not old. But I'm not 15, right? You know, I can feel my age, even now, right? And I know. Worse awaits me. I'm not trying to brag here or wave a credential or anything. I'm just saying, like, you know, ain't no reason for these bitches. There's this other kid who fucking, like, complains about his body pains and shit, and I'm just like, my dude, like, shut the fuck up. like, Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, did you know that your body's gonna hurt when you do all this shit? Yeah, who knew? Crazy. Anyway, was there anything else in this ramble that I wanted to address? I don't think so. But basically, new job, same black pills. I don't think you can ever escape it. And this is, I think one of the things that I want to make a point of in this video is that the black pill is not just about dating. It's about everything. It's just about life at this point. I think the black pill has evolved into other things. As an aside, like, one of the craziest things that I don't think Rehab Room touched on this enough, and I don't think the comments section touched on this enough, but Rehab Room recently did a video on the Iran situation with the women celebrating that their country is being destroyed. And I'm just thinking to myself, why if women are going to celebrate their country being destroyed, why do they have rights? Why? Of any kind. Anyway, that's a completely that's a whole other topic. But my point is that the black pill is always there. You don't need to look very far to see it. You just have to be aware of it. And honestly, I'm so far gone, man. I'm so far gone. I don't want to. You know, I was about to say I don't want to fucking like see it anymore, but I can't. I can't help it. I see it. It's there. It's always there. right there. You don't even have to look. You don't have to even think. You just see it. Oh yeah, and the young guys, they gesture max for the young girls, of course. Not that the young girls are ever going to give these guys the time of day, but you know, gesture maxing all the fucking goddamn time. And even the women are trying to like, even the older women are trying to gesture max me, and I'm just like, I don't care, bitch. Like, go away. Shit's crazy, man. Shit is crazy. There's a guy who's married and his wife also works at the job sometimes. They do different things, but apparently he like quote unquote misbehaves. I don't know if it's a running gag or what he actually does that is quote unquote misbehavior. But like one woman was talking to his wife and saying how he was like a good boy tonight or something, and I was just like, I can't imagine being in that position, bro. Like, I can't. That shit's crazy. I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to do that. I don't know where I'm at with dating right now. I mean, technically, I have a Hinge account. I literally don't do anything on it. I don't go on it. I don't swipe on it unless like I get a notification that someone liked me, which never happens. I got one since I remade it. Like I don't even know how long ago at this point. It's probably been a few months. But even at this point, man, I'm at the point where I'm like, I want a prostitute, but in the context of a girlfriend. That's basically what I want at this point. I just want to like fuck, and then she goes away, and I don't have to interact with her because I can't listen to women anymore, bro. For a long time and many years, I can't listen to women. I can't do it. If I click on a YouTube video and it's not obvious that it's a woman narrating the video, and all of a sudden I hear a woman's voice, I immediately click pause, back out, leave that video. I can't do it. I can't listen to women anymore. I can't do it. Hearing women talk bothers me. I don't want to do it. Even in real life and shit, just hearing women talk bothers me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyway. I know I'm rambling way off topic. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of this, even if it was mutual displeasure at the state of the world. And it ain't going to get better, boys. I wish I could tell you otherwise. I would love to be wrong. Final note, I would love to be wrong about everything. I'd love to. I would love to. I would love to come on this channel and say, guys, I was wrong. Women are amazing. Black people matter. Oh, God. There goes the channel.